He puts down his plough and heads for his village. He's going to test out the new computerized system to see whether he really can get his land record for a mere 15 rupees. Down a side street is the Bhumi kiosk where the land records are available. In the office, Patswami hands over his plot number. In seconds, the Bhumi computer responds with a digital printout that's recognized as the land record for his plot. This village shop is linked via the internet to the main Bhumi database by a radio. Cutting-edge technology has saved Patswami time and money in running his plot in the heart of the countryside.
We are trying to revolutionize the internet connectivity in India by providing internet connectivity to the remotest locations in India. And government is utilizing our facility to provide Bhumi services to the villages from the information kiosk, Chirag internet kiosk, which we have developed.
10 million computerized records are now issued every year in Karnataka, so the system appears to be working. But does this mean every state in India can now eradicate land record corruption?
There is a successful project which is shown to the people and to citizens of this state that yes, it should be scalable to other states and why not to other countries, and it's a good model and it is delivering services, and I think this is a revolution in land records.
I started the process and motivated people to do this work and coordinated the whole work. But then I must admit that the work was done by a set of people. I only perhaps played a role where I told them how to do that.
Rajiv underplays his achievement. In fact, he doggedly implemented a scheme that succeeded in putting a stop to a widespread form of corruption. In turn, he's helped farmers work more efficiently and increase their income. But Karnataka's only one out of 29 states in India. The question is, does every Indian state need a Rajiv Chawla to introduce land record reform, or can his Bhumi model be successfully replicated everywhere? In the state of Andhra Pradesh in central India, a travelling group of nomadic people maintain their traditional way of life. Many rural communities in Andhra Pradesh survive on less than $1 a day, the official UN poverty line.
You must involve people that live in poverty. There is no way that I think on a top-down basis you can cover billions of people. What you need to do is to change your thinking and understand that by engaging the people who live in poverty, you are dealing first of all with the people that understand poverty the most. Secondly, have the greatest interest in getting out of poverty. And thirdly, can take the responsibility to move forward themselves in solutions or in programs that are effective.
Nobody has more at stake in poverty reduction than poor people themselves. Investing in their skills and assets is fundamental to India's commitment to achieving the Millennium Development Goals, or MDGs, by 2015. Promoting gender equality and empowerment of women is MDG number 3. The ancient Gond tribe have lived in the forests of central India for centuries. In the past, they've had little formal education and have often been exploited. Mankubai was born 40 years ago in Jamgoan village. She's rarely been outside and until recently had little cause to. Married at 15, she works a daily non-stop grind of washing, cooking and picking. And then, all over again, next day with no days off. During harvest seasons, she earns about $1 a day. She picks cotton, red gram and soya. There's also income from milk, but the money she earns has to last between harvests. Her average daily wage is well below the $1 limit.
I get tired and bored. This is very hard work, constantly doing the same thing. When you run around, you start feeling pain in your hands and legs. If you work quickly, you can pick 40 kilos. If you work slowly, you can collect between 20 or 30 kilos of cotton. And I get 15 rupees for that. Any other work? I don't know. And doing this work, I save myself.
2 years ago, things became very difficult for Mankubai and motivated her to take action. Her son's teachers were finding him too hard to handle, and her husband drank. She's now able to help other people with similar problems.
There was a woman whose husband used to beat her every day after getting drunk. Every day. I advised her what to do. She said, my husband is bad, but he has to drink every day. Not eating, only crying, only beating me, even without me doing anything wrong. Anyone understands that you kill yourself all day doing your work and then you get beaten? I said, what we should do is hold him, and 2 or 3 women should beat him and tie him to a post. And we did it.
As well as the women taking direct action against abusive husbands, a law was passed in 1993 banning the sale of alcohol in village shops. While only temporary, it helped solve the drink problem in the short term. Also, the women in the district began to break with tradition.